A local man recently finished second in the vision impairment division of the Boston Marathon. Meet Joe Burkett. The Louisville man lost his vision in his 30s, but did not let that slow him down. The Boston Marathon. It's one of the most prestigious races in the country. You have to qualify to get in.
Go, Joe!
Louisville native Joe Burkett is legally blind, and with his guide by his side, he is on his way to a second-place finish in the vision impairment division.
For the full 26 miles, every spectator's cheering me by name, and that's just something I would never expect to happen in almost any race, but especially a world major.
Joe's journey to Boston started many years ago when he fell in love with sports, competition, and the camaraderie that comes with being part of a team. He was a multi-sport athlete at Trinity High School and signed a scholarship to play baseball at Bellarmine. But his world changed in November of 2012 when he noticed something was wrong with one of his eyes. He went to the eye doctor, and after a series of tests, this is what the doctor said.
I can't tell you when, but it's going to spread to your other eye and you're going to be legally blind in probably less than 6 months. And just the feeling of helplessness of not even knowing when it's going to happen.
Joe was diagnosed with Leber hereditary optic neuropathy.
I don't have central vision, but I have peripheral vision. So like I can't see your face right now, but I can see kind of around you and blobs of shapes.
Joe went legally blind at the age of 30. The news didn't keep him down. Instead, he started running with a local group called the Old Man Running Group. Other runners encouraged him and guided him on the road.
Actually, go a little left, go a little left. There you go. Right here. There you go. I don't tether to another person, but I like to tell them, I'm going to be just off your left shoulder and just stay kind of pacing with me. And I use them as my watch. We'll be running along. It's like, hey, how far have we gone? What pace have we gone?
Hard right. Hard right, yep.
He qualified for Boston at the U.S. Association of Blind Athletes Marathon National Championships in California. But he says qualifying was not the hardest part of his journey. He almost didn't make it to Boston to run the race.
I got to the gate in Louisville, and every flight was canceled.
His wife found Joe a different flight, but he had to fly by himself and needed help getting from the airport to the hotel. They contacted the Massachusetts Association for the Blind, and Joe was able to get some assistance. And just when it looked like everything was going to work out, Joe got a call from one of his two guides.
Got some bad news. I just broke my toe. And I just kind of laughed. He's like, man, I feel so bad. I hate that this happened. I feel so bad. He's like, I hope you're not upset with me. I'm like, man, I just think it's funny at this point. After everything, I was telling him everything I'd gone through, just trying to even get to the race. Like, I just hope I can get to the race.
His other guide was able to find a replacement in short order, so Joe could continue with the race. Not only did he race, he finished second in the Boston Marathon. Joe finished in 3 hours, 18 minutes. He says he's proud of his time and where he finished in the race, but he is most excited about the example he set for others.
The past 9 years have been 9 of the best years of my life. Like, I have a 3-year-old, a 7-month-old. I would not have done the Boston Marathon had my vision not gone. And it's just, you find things you want to do, you find ways to do it.
You want to be as big as me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to be as fast as me?
Yeah.
It had some dark days, but for the most part, it was doing whatever I can to stay positive and optimistic and figure out what I needed to do to get by. And the best thing I could do is just keep showing up every day and keep going.
Oh, congratulations to him.
He is so inspirational. I thoroughly enjoyed my time visiting with him, just talking to him about life and challenges that he's overcome, and he's just a special, special young man.
That's fantastic.